Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening all, glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball it's being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Martinez. From deep, it's Pagan. That one falls, and the assist from Martinez. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. The first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
And at his height, Robert sees the floor so well. Terrific work feeding the open teammate.
Pagan with it. MP's there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Union Elite with the ball. Takes the three. Lund with the rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Harris comes down with the board. And here's Burt. Harris out on the wing. Return to MP. Fires the three. Another miss by MP.
He keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light very early in this game if he keeps it up.
Here's Carrington. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Robert.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Now MP. On the wing, it's MP. Fires for three. Union Elite again can't hit it. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now MP. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Left side, Pagan. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That three from Pagan is something he loves to do. And he can really change a game's course when he gets hot.
On the wing, Harris. Back to MP. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
If they play the clock right, they can get a 2-for-1.
They just got to time it up right and execute.
And it's in there. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
I like that. His coach likes it too. Mitch.
Union Elite deciding to make a change here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Martinez. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's got 8 in this one.
And when we talk about him as a sturdy guard, it's because he knows how to throw his weight around inside. Pagan, adept at drawing fouls.
That free throw missing. And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And he's good on the second. Union Elite trailing here. Pass to Diaz. From deep, it's MP. Stymied again with that miss. A subpar 2 for 10 now. Here's Cunningham. Bird defending. Here's Pagan. A special move before the shot. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Pagan with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
And here's Harris for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such great length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Inside. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Harris out on the wing. And it's finished off by Harris. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Out to the right wing. Back to MP. There's the triple. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by MP. Carrington for 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside Diaz. And it's finished off by Harris.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Pagan. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
He can make those kind of lead passes look routine.
Outside MP. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the first half.